Hi, Scott Purvis at Purvis Insurance, and we have been trying to keep a few videos going to update you on the marketplaces for home and auto insurance in California. It's a strange and somewhat difficult market for both consumers and agents alike, but there's something new that we thought we should bring to your attention specifically, and that is what we're calling re-underwriting. So that's where you have a policy, it's in force, thinking mostly about property right now, and you're coming up on your renewal. The insurance companies are taking a second look at the properties that they're already insuring to see if the condition of the house has changed. And if it has changed, they have the right to issue what's called a non-renewal and not renew your insurance. We want to help you avoid that problem. And so Joe Adamson's going to talk for a few minutes about some of the common problems we see or issues that are coming up with the carriers and how you can avoid those, and so we can all avoid a problem of trying to have policies reissued that were canceled.
So we've talked about this crazy market, and our job is to educate you and kind of what's going on in the marketplace that we're experiencing as agents as well as consumers. And one of the things that's been going on is the reinspection of existing policies. We're running into some scenarios where homes are being non-renewed because of these re-inspections. And what's popping up are things that we in the industry call pride of ownership, or that is the term that's used, pride of ownership. The insurance companies are going out and looking for very specific things. The maintenance of the home, starting with the roof. Is the roof in good condition? Are you not missing tiles not being broken, not having any moss growing on the roof? If you're having those issues, we want to try to get those addressed before the inspections occur. Unfortunately, we don't know when they're going to occur. We typically see them between 90 and 120 days before the renewal. Other things that have popped up with some of the pride of ownership is the house well maintained from paint if it requires to be painted, so that they don't have future issues within claims. Is the yard in good condition? Is the fence upright and not falling over? Other issues that we have seen rear its head not quite as much, but the condition of the sidewalks or the driveways. Are there large cracks? This is where you get some of the liability claims that come from that. And what the insurance companies are trying to do is to protect their loss ratios. And so we're seeing this occur more. In the past, we could be nimble and move you away from a company or work with you and the carrier to get these things remedied. And we just don't have that capability anymore. If we do have the ability to move from one company to the next, we open Pandora's box again. The companies that we move you to are also going to do a brand new inspection, and they're being much more stringent on some of these items. So we have to really do our job and due diligence up front to desk underwrite and educate, which is why we're taking the time to do some of these videos to share some of these things, because the last thing we want you to be is surprised if you get one of those dreaded non-renewals in the mail. And this isn't exclusive to our agency or to the carriers we work with. This is happening industry-wide throughout California and other states as well.
One of the problems that we have in this marketplace where carriers are not writing new policies is that they're also much less likely to reinstate a policy if they've already decided that they don't want to insure that anymore. And what's really frustrating for consumers, and we get this, is you may have been insured with a carrier for years without a claim. And then they come out and they say, oh, well, we're non-renewing the policy because we see trees that are overhanging the roof. And I get that that's frustrating, but the smart move is if you have trees that are hanging over the roof, if you have a big crack in the driveway, if there's something going on like that, try and think like an insurance company. And if it would spook an insurance company, then we would recommend get out there and get it fixed, hire a professional if needed to get it fixed. And then we can avoid that, because if you get the non-renewal, it's going to be a real fight to get the policy reinstated. And that's just it's a real problem in the current market, and we see this happening through 24, maybe even into 2025. So let's get ahead of it. And as always, if you have questions, concerns, you're worried about a specific item on your home, give us a call, shoot us an email, and our staff will be happy to help answer those questions and hopefully can avoid a problem. So that's what we're trying to get ahead of. As always, we appreciate your business. Thank you very much.